Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today, yes, every team does need a little bit of help. So today I added one legend from every organization back into the NFL. As you can see right here, Brian Urlacher is back on the Bears to help them out in a desperate need for some defensive help. Now we are going to go through every team, going to go through the season, and then we're going to watch some playoff games. It's going to be so much fun. If you like this kind of video, hit subscribe, hit the bell. I don't even know what the bell does. It notifies you? Okay, who cares? Comment, all that crap. Here we go. Brian Urlacher. Hopefully you like who I picked for your team. Now, for the Bengals, they might not like who I picked, but Anthony Munoz is probably the best offensive lineman of all time. I could have gone Boomer Esiason. You already have Joe Burrow here. Could have gone Chad Ochocinco. You guys have Jamar Chase. You guys need help. And here you go. Anthony Munoz is here. Bills, you are getting Bruce Smith. I mean, how can you underrate somebody that's that good? Bruce Smith here and going to help that defense. Broncos, none other than John Elway. You guys needed the quarterback, and I gave it to you. Next up, the Browns. It's Jim Brown, baby. He's probably going to break some records today. Why am I hiccuping? As the Buccaneers get Derek Brooks in this building right now. I love that one. Cardinals, this one was tough. There were a lot of options I could have done, but I think the wide receiver was the best option. Larry Fitz is back in Arizona. The Chargers are going to get LaDainian Tomlinson back here. Now, well, not in San Diego, but that will definitely help out this team. I know you guys have Najee Harris. I just felt like LT needed to be back. For the Chiefs, I put one of my favorite players of all time, Eric Berry. I mean, what a story this guy had, and one of the best in the world. So Eric Berry, thank you so much as a Chiefs fan. And we are going to continue with Peyton Manning. Who else would you have put there? I mean, honestly, Edwin James, Marvin Harrison. We're going Peyton Manning. Commanders, Sean Taylor. This was an obvious one. R.I.P. Could have been one of the greatest of all time. Was one of the greatest of all time. Cowboys, we are bringing back Emmitt Smith to run the ball down people's throats, baby. Yeah. The Dolphins, I could have went with Dan Marino, but I decided Jason Taylor and his sexy-ass sister are going to be back in Miami. The Eagles, we are getting Brian Dawkins. I think this helps this team out tremendously. And, I mean, what else can I say? Falcons, I went with Michael Vick. Why does it say Michael Vick? Let's switch that really quick. Because Michael Vick is not a real person. Spam Michael Vick in the chat. There's no chat. What am I talking about? I'm losing my mind. Also, thank God, because he was a righty. That's gross. Michael Vick is no more. Michael Vick is here. Thank goodness. So, Michael Vick dead. Michael Vick here. Yes, he had some problems off the field that I don't agree with whatsoever. But if he wouldn't have had those problems, I think he would have been the greatest Falcon of all time. And you guys need the help because Michael Penix Jr. is not the guy. For the 49ers, I went with Jerry Rice. I don't know why he's a 94 overall. Again, I'm going to switch that. Jerry Rice may be the best wide receiver ever. Even at age 40 when he was playing for, like, who was it? Was it the Raiders? Dude was kind of cooking a little bit. I mean, let's be honest. Let's pop the agility up a little bit. What else can I make him great at? I mean, he's already great at everything. Let's just do that. Jerry Rice should be a 99, and he will be. So, continuing the Giants, we've got Eli Manning. Again, we could have gone so many different routes here. Michael Strahan, Lawrence Taylor, which I just saw he, like, spent $1 million on Lil Tay's OF, but, like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know if that was true. Tiki Barber could be another guy. You know, you got so many great Giants, even though they've been kind of mid recently. Speaking of mid recently, the Jaguars are going to get Fred Taylor. I mean, what can you say about Fred? He was one of the best. The Jets are going real old and getting Joe Namath. So that's going to help their team out like tenfold. They might be a playoff team. Speaking of people that could be playoff teams, and yes, I could have went 20 different routes, and we already have a wide receiver. Calvin Johnson, Megatron, one of my favorite players ever. Had to put him in the game. So here he is for the Lions. For the Packers, Reggie White at a 96, and again, going to help out this defense. Will it make a big impact? I don't know. But will Steve Smith make a big impact for the Panthers? I could see yes. I could see yes. Of course, I mean, who else? You could have went with Gronk, but I'm going Tom Brady. Tom Brady, as much as I didn't enjoy watching him beat my teams in his career, now that it's over, you got to appreciate how amazing Tom was. The Raiders, again, at Howie Long, you see him every Sunday on the panel, but now you're going to see him on the turf. One of the best. The Rams are getting Marshall Faulk, another amazing organization that had so many people, but this is the right move. Ray Lewis, did he murder somebody? I don't know. That's not for me to say, but allegedly, Ray Lewis is here. Drew Brees, now Breezy Boy, has taken over for the terrible quarterback room there, and in the Seahawks, I went with Marshawn. I think it's just fun to have Marshawn here. There are plenty of Seahawks to choose from. Steelers, I went with Jack Lambert. You know, I could have given them Big Ben. I could have done that. Terry Bradshaw I could have done. But if you don't know who Jack Lambert is, he's like if you described the scariest person on the face of the earth to a sketch artist, this would pop out. And for the Texans, we've got Andre Johnson. Beat the shit out of Cortland Finnegan, I believe. Titans, we've got Steve McNair. Yes, I mean, a tragedy, but what a great player while he was here. And finally, Adrian Peterson is on the Vikings. Again, could have went with Randy Moss. Could have went with, Brett Favre. There were a lot of people. But we are just going to go. I'm going to head toward the midseason mark. Check out everybody's stats. We will go into the postseason and check that out as well. At the midseason mark, look at the Ravens 6-0 with Ray Lewis. But the Bears looking pretty good at 4-2. Let's go around the league and let's just go into the NFL. Here we go. NFL. Joe Burrow, still the best there is. Steve McNair, the first legendary quarterback on here. I mean, I think he's performing much better because, can we go by passer rating? Would that? Jared Goff has the best passer rating, 15-1. But look at Tom Brady, no interceptions. Tua, throw up the gang signs. Tagovailoa, if you haven't seen that short, you know what I'm talking about. Look at Michael Vick, 17-3. My goodness. Jalen Hurts down here. Steve McNair looking good. John Elway doing pretty good. I mean, there's not a quarterback that's performing badly. There's Eli. There's Drew. There's Namath. Namath has 17 touchdowns. My goodness. There's Peyton Manning down on the board. But let's look at the rushing. As who's got the most rushing? It's still Christian McCaffrey. There's Fred Taylor having a good season. Marshall Faulk having a very good season. Look at Ashton Genty has 13 touchdowns midway through the season. How is that possible? All right. LaDainian Tomlinson with 8 of his own. Very good season for him. Marshawn Lynch looking pretty good. Look at here, down here, Emmitt Smith. I think he needs to get his stuff together here. And is that it? Oh no, AP. Come on, Come on. Get your crap together. Jim Brown, same thing. My goodness. Dude. I turned injuries off. And we are going to go to the receiving side. Jamar Chase still the best in the league. Look at freaking Khalil Shakir here. My God. Where's our Jerry Rice's? There's Andre Johnson. having a good year. Same thing, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, Larry should be having a great season. I don't know what the heck is going on there. But other than that, I don't see our guys. There's, oh, that's Rashee Rice. Okay. There's Steve Smith having, you know, a Steve Smith-esque year. There's Jerry Rice. Only 1 touchdown. A shocker. And there's Calvin Johnson. Okay. On the defensive side. Oh, wait. There is a, we need to find Munoz. How is he doing? Oh, I'm about to not care in 3, 2, 1. I don't care anymore. Okay. Defensively, let's see. I want to see sack leaders. Aiden Hutchinson. Do we have any of our guys here? Doesn't really look like it. Not many sacks coming from... Oh, there we go. Bruce Smith. Very nice. Anybody else for us? Okay. So, like, Ray Lewis, are you playing football? Or are you doing some other activities outside that would be scary? Derek Brooks. There's Jack Lambert. Okay. Well, I mean, sure. Who's leading in interceptions? Oh, there's Brian Dawkins, baby. I love that. And we don't have any kickers that are the best. I could have put Janikowski as the best punter. But let's go to the playoffs. We're going to play some games, watch some games, hopefully, as we advance to our first playoff ever. So we have hit the playoffs, and the Bears fell off a damn cliff. They won 1 game after that whole thing. They were 4-2. They went 5-13, I believe. Now, let's check out the season stats. Let's go to the NFL. We won't go super in-depth now, but I just want to see the league leaders. Look at Joe Burrow, 43 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Mike Vick behind him. And let's see, Elway did great. Steve McNair didn't have the best season, but all in all, he did okay. Same thing, Joe Namath, meh. Tommy Brady down here only threw 1 interception the entire year. That's Tommy boy. And Peyton Manning did pretty good as well. Eli down here on the board, not as good as his brother. I mean, that's just how it goes. Hey, Shedeur Sanders went 1-3. That's great. Fred Taylor finishes behind Saquon for most rushing yards. He had 19 touchdowns. Look at Emmitt Smith coming out of nowhere with 20 of his own. Ashton Genty, I thought he was going to break a record. He got 14 touchdowns. So barely got any more touchdowns. AP up there in the top. There's Marshall Faulk. I wanted to say Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is here, but where is he? There's LaDainian Tomlinson. There's Marshawn Lynch. I feel like the touchdowns for him are quite low. Anybody else? There's Jim Brown, kind of picked it up there at the end. And all things considered, look at Mike Vick with 9 touchdowns. Hell yes. Receiving, Khalil Shakir, man. Give him all the credit. But look at Andre Johnson here, getting a very good season under his belt. We also have Larry Fitz getting 6 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards receiving, which, I mean, he finally has a decent quarterback. Jerry Rice had a decent season, all things considered. And let's just go right to defense real quick, see if we get to see anybody of ours. Okay, we got Bruce Smith, and there's Ray Lewis. All right, he finally showed up. So let's see if we can watch these games. Oh, maybe if I hit weekly recap? We're going to watch the recap, see what we can see.
Everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams.
So Matt Stafford throwing this one deep to Devontae Adams for the touchdown. My goodness, 4 touchdowns.
And this time, it works.
But, I mean, 10-7 probably didn't make the playoffs.
The wild card knocks off the division champ
Wow.
Moving on to the divisional.
Wow. Okay.
From there,
Oh, this is the
we're headed out to
playoffs.
Buffalo. Let's check in on the Bills as they host
The
Pittsburgh
Bills
Steelers.
going into the end zone for the touchdown.
James Cook.
James Cook getting this one over Jalen Ramsey.
Game coming right
Oof. Aaron Rodgers advancing.
here. Are moving
Still
on. The number 3 seed takes care of
doing
business
well, but the
in
Bills
front of their
knock
home
them off.
fans.
Let's see if we can see a Jerry Rice or Brian Dawkins play.
Santa Clara. The
Which one are we going to see?
49ers on the Eagles.
Oh, there goes Saquon, so we're not going to see either of them. Oh my God.
Player of the year.
The wild card heated up here.
He's gonna skate
Boop.
for 31
And that's going to be a
yards.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
So I definitely want to watch the Super Bowl. We will watch all these weekly recaps and then watch the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can see 2 gems here today. So let's go to the next week, which will be which is weird. I guess it's just the divisional now. So let's watch the divisional series. Hopefully we get to see some legends. Weekly recap. Oh, the Giants and the Eagles, a rivalry. Oh my God, look at the snow.
As a 65
Wandell. Oh my goodness. At least that wasn't Brian Dawkins, but the Giants pulling it off again. This is Eli Manning, man. This is Eli's MO. Look at that. You can't even see them. You can see the outline.
Why don't we go over to
The Ravens.
check in on the
Could it be Steve McNair?
the Tennessee Titans.
Or could it be Ray Lewis?
And it's Baltimore's
Again,
all-time
none of them.
leading touchdown scorer, Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, Mr. Slippy Hands himself last year. Steve McNair did have a great game, unfortunately not going to advance.
Another home game next.
Could it be Marshall Falk? Could it be Sean Taylor?
One more to bring you, and
And that's Marshall Falk.
Commanders
Look at this, rumbling, stumbling with the juke, the spin move.
running back.
Oh my God. Marshall Falk saluting the crowd and sending them home as they are going into the next week. What an absolute monster run from a monster himself. Let's continue.
Right here on EA Sports.
This is fun. I love this, dude. If you want to see more of these, maybe we do a rebuild with one of these organizations.
Scott Hansen with you, and
Scotty H. Back again. Back again. Doing it again. Wasn't that like the Dobre brothers? I don't know. Who's going to win, Marshall Falk or Eli Manning? And it's going to be Eli and the Giants. Are you kidding me? Going on the generational run. I don't even think you had to spin there, my man, but just squeaking out another victory. I mean, this is such Eli coded right now, man. They do it again. And the Bills and Ravens. I'm thinking the Ravens, man. But hey, let's see. And oh, look at this. Lamar gonna throw it LaFar to boop. Oh, that's Hopkins. I forgot he was on the Ravens. And he's gonna get it for the touchdown. They're gonna move on as well.
congratulations to them.
Wow.
Number 1 seed in the regular season.
And
They roll on to the AFC title.
they are going to the AFC title. This is gonna be great. Hopefully, I want to see the Giants pull it off. It would be very, very fun. As the Pro Bowl, we are going to skip that and go right towards the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to be in it? Oh, right. I'm a freaking idiot. So the way I want to be able to watch this is to retire and create a new character. And since I'm such just wanting them to win, we're going to go with the Giants. Let's see. Will Eli pull it off? I sure hope he can. As we are going to not really play any of this. We were going to watch this game. I can't just... Okay, well. We're certainly not going to play. We're mostly just going to sim and maybe watch a little bit of the ending. But here we are, Super Bowl here in San Francisco. The Giants versus the Ravens. I wish I could customize Ray Lewis's dance to come out here. But here come the G-Men. They are ready. We are ready. Where's my boy? There he is. I see him in the back. Eli's ready. Let's go. Yeah, Eli. Comment, who do you want to win? The Ravens or the Giants? Of course, Derrick Henry. Where's Ray Lewis? He's probably like doing some crazy shit in the locker room. But I don't see him. I don't see him. Maybe it should have been Joe Flacco. But no, I mean, Lamar Jackson is an absolute beast. And there's Harbaugh. I don't know why I just made that noise. Don't tell anybody I made that noise, all right? But let's see. Okay, we are going to just super sim here. I don't want to play. I mean, let's be honest. But let's see the first quarter. Whoa. Slow down. Let's go play by play. And it looks like Lamar Jackson knocking at the door. And he is going to throw this one to Rashad Bateman for the touchdown. So Baltimore up early. But Eli Manning and the Giants, baby. Eli Manning to Malik Neighbors to start it out, looking good, and it is an interception, and that is going to be a touchdown automatically. The Ravens looking real good, real quick, as Eli and the Giants not performing up to the task. Second throw of the game nearly gets pick six, as smartly they keep it on the ground, and it is a fumble recovered by Eli, as then they're going to punt it. So they are going to get the ball back, and Derrick Henry running for a little bit. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. The Giants going to get the ball. They are going to get a touchdown, a run, and it is a closer game now. Ravens going to get the first. They are moving the ball down the field, matriculating the ball down the field. Wait, how did they score twice? Did I miss that? But the Ravens have scored yet again. But it is 14-28. They are not giving up here. And the Giants, I believe, will be getting the ball back as they are going to be stopped. But no, I lied. Eli throwing the ball down the field. Can he get the touchdown here to make it a 7-point game? Come on, Eli. 2nd and 4. Second goal. There it is, a throwing touchdown, and it is a close game here. But, of course, the Ravens have a very good offense. 3rd and 4, they're going for it, and it's got to be a first down. 1st and goal, they are going to score. There is 7 minutes left in this ball game, and Eli is not going to... Yes, he is. I guess they went for it on 4th. They are getting it. Come on, baby. Come on, Giants. There it is. It is 27. They missed the extra points. That is going to be big for this team. Now, what are the Ravens going to do? They're going to just do what they do, and that is going to do it. Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens are going to win. Look at Eli, absolutely soaked. He says, "Put that shit on my finger, motherfucker." I don't know what that was. Ew, that looked like orange nut juice. But let's see if we can see Ray Lewis. Or is he too busy, murdering people? Allegedly. And that's it. That's the Super Bowl celebration we don't get to see. But this has been so much fun. Those aren't words that go together. This has been such a fun challenge. I've been Jagel. You guys have been absolutely amazing. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'm not going to fucking upgrade these guys. We just lost the Super Bowl.